At the class Sunday afternoon, you mentioned that when you were working with the cycling group, you had
Mhm.
an oil or a oil combination you would use on them when they were training.
Uh-huh.
Or is that oil still available on the
Oh
website?
yeah. So are you wanting to do
I'm
after
so
exercise, or like
no,
what are you trying to do?
put it on before exercise, so as we exercise, it's more
So,
effective.
okay, so the thing that I used like after
Mhm.
was I called it something different then, but it's basically the pain relief psychogenic is
Okay.
what I used on them. It's very anti-inflammatory, it's very soothing, and it helps to deal with whatever lower emotions come up. And when somebody is exercising or performing or competing, that competitive component of it, you're performing, you're not performing well, all that kind of stuff brings
Hmm.
up all kinds of lower emotions. And
Okay.
so it works really well for treating people in that situation.
Hmm.
um, and then the warm-up oil was warming muscle tonic, and I
Okay.
put it in alcohol. So you could put it in alcohol, you could put it in witch hazel.
Hmm.
At the time I was on the road, so I would just buy a big bottle of vodka and make a liniment and then hand it out to everybody. And so
Okay.
that's what I did.
So warming muscle tonic in alcohol or witch hazel.
Right, for before.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. And before is the one that my wife and I are really interested in.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I
So,
mean, the other thing to take into account is the sooner you break a sweat in those situations, the quicker you are to be able to go at maximum effort without having a heart rate go up.
mhm,
The heart rate's going to go up, but it's not going to go into like oxygen debt. You stay
yeah.
kind of in your area. And so you can use like Roman chamomile. At the time I was using milfoil,
Hmm.
which is a type of yarrow that's not real dark blue. It
Yeah.
still has anti-inflammatory properties to it. It's very good for the sympathetic part of the nervous system. It's a nice choice. But you could also potentially use ginger. It's just the reason I didn't use ginger is it can be a little bit like hot or spicy. Like I never
Hmm.
find that ginger like irritates my skin, but it's a little spicy. And I just took into account somebody touched there and touched their eyes. I didn't want it to be a burning thing in their
Yeah.
eyes where you get anything in your eyes, they're going to water up. But the chamomile and the milfoil,
Hmm.
not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that's what I did. So everybody got 2 or 3 drops on their wrists. They got the liniment put on their legs and low back, and then afterwards, we did pain relief psychogenic um, in a sesame oil base.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
If they were really, I mean, if somebody was really struggling or in those kinds of situations, like the top performer would get like special treatment. The coach would tell me like give this person extra treatment or extra time. I would do a chocolate root cleanser in a cool bath right after they got off the bike. We'd make like kind of a cold bath, and if they had really strained themselves, I would actually put ice in the bath, and then I'd put chocolate root cleanser in, stir it up, and they would do that. I usually put 1 pound to 2 pounds of Epsom salt in there as well. And then afterwards, I'd put the pain relief psychogenic, but that was usually only on somebody who was potential for like placing in the race or something. So, I mean, I didn't do that for everybody. So. Yeah, but that was the extra little tidbit, that it helps keep the flexibility, helps like detox on lymphatic level, and it keeps the flexibility keeps things just moving through the legs. So or wherever you put it for this place. So, yeah.